I'm not allowed to write anymore. I don't know why. I didn't write that there. He did. If they only looked closer, they would see that it's written in blood, and it's not mine. It's his. He wants me to add mine to the walls. If this is the answer, I don't want it. I'm not selling my soul, or potential, he calls it. Hasn't he gotten enough from me? He taunts me every night with his solution to my problem. Head games. He's always playing head games. They say he's only in my head, but I know better. Every night he tells me I can either die or go to hell, or I can join him. I don't know what to believe anymore. Maybe death would be better than this hell he's given me. To live, who knows how long in this asylum. Ever since that day in middle school, he hasn't left me alone. He's always been there, haunting me. Wind, rain, storms. Every night he comes to me in a dream. No, a nightmare. The wind is howling, deafening, and yet I can still hear him and all his lies. But no one believes me when I tell them that he's there. He's there! He's everywhere, I tell them. I've tried to escape, but he always finds me. I tried to drown myself. He wouldn't let me. I came up for air and I saw him in the mirror, laughing at me. He knew I couldn't do it. I only feel pain. Everything I do is useless. One day, he'll get me. There isn't even a light in my padded cell. Even if there were, he would turn them out anyway. He makes me see what he wants to see. I've lost hold with reality. I don't know what I see is real or one of his illusions. When was the last time I saw my mother? Or my father? How long have I been here? He tells me it's been 28 years. I have no choice but to believe him. My days run into each other. I've lost count. He says that every night I refuse his offer. He said he would wait forever. He wasn't kidding. He still wants me for his show. He hasn't given up after all this time. After he ruined my life, drove me insane, led me to kill, he still haunts me. I remember that first day like it was yesterday. I was only a kid, a teenager. I just happened to stumble into his theater with my friends close to Halloween. He seemed to come out of nowhere and promised a show for only one of us. He chose me. For some reason he chose me. Why? I had nothing to offer. I was afraid. And he knew my name. He knew all of our names. How? I was so frightened I wanted to run. Who was this man? Was he even a man? He saw right through me. It's as if he knew what I was thinking. I wanted to run, but I didn't want to look like a wimp to my friends. I was torn between decisions, and I chose the wrong one. Ever since that day I was damned. I never felt at peace. No joy, no happiness. Only paranoia, pain, fear. I see him everywhere, in everyone. And yet he still comes after me. Father of lies, he calls himself. And he wants me to trust him? I know he's a liar. I got tired of him possessing everyone to try and get at me. I tried to get rid of him by getting rid of the people he was controlling. It didn't work. Maybe the cops would finally catch me, maybe kill me. At least I wouldn't see him anymore. I was eventually caught after killing so many people. Every day he would possess a new person, and every night I would kill them until I was caught. I just remember being surrounded, and then everything went black. I heard those words and I thought I was dead. I wasn't. But the voice did come from the devil. He was there, watching me, standing there, smiling. I wanted to kill him, but my arms were tied back in a jacket. He stood there and made me watch as he wrote his contract on the wall with his pen, using his blood. He's finally losing patience with me, probably because I was sentenced with a death penalty. Soon they will take me away to go to the real hell. It can't be any worse than this. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. I'm getting older, but he still looks the same. I see the wrinkles on my hands when they let me stretch. I'll probably die of age before lethal injection. He keeps telling me that he can save me from my fate. I won't die if I join him. Now that my end is near, it's tempting. I remember when he tempted me before, even possessing my schoolmates and teachers. Even our mailman, he was my first victim. I tried to choke him out of the blue uniform with his own bag. It didn't work. I only killed the messenger.
I never trusted a woman because of him either. I could never love because I couldn't trust. I must confess, however, sometimes at night I did submit to that urge and found a nice hooker, but then I would kill her. She tempted me and it would remind me of him. Sometimes her boyfriend or pimp, whatever, found out that it was me and would try to take revenge, but vengeance was mine.
The day they finally came to inject me, like I injected all those other people with poison, trying to kill him, they couldn't find me. It was as if I disappeared. I read it the next day in the paper. All they found was my straitjacket. If they looked closer, they would have seen a small signature added to the contract on the wall. They would have known that only Stephen, the spider, was written in my handwriting. They would have known what would have happened if they just read the message on the wall. If only they believed me. It was the answer to it all. He was the answer. Now I haunt the night alongside him. There is no reason to fear the monster under your bed if you are there with him. I should know. I don't fear him anymore. We're partners, cleansing this world of sin. I just have to be careful not to light a match around him. Other than that, I regret not taking up in his offer earlier. It would have saved me a lot of grief, but there's nothing to do about that now. He has given me the fame I wanted, even before I knew it was what I wanted. By him haunting me and making me kill, everyone knows my name. Everyone will remember me for years to come. My legacy will never die as long as I don't, and that won't be any time soon. I am the spider.